Kirby also made the rounds because they probably figured that they were screwing this one. Oh, crap. We have dropped the ball on this. Trump totally did the right thing, showed up like an actual commander-in-chief, which is the job title. Hello. He shows up to Arlington to pay his respects. Biden can't do it. Kamala can't do it. They're responsible for it. And Joe also, apparently, Kirby just got done telling us that he cares about grief. He's super invested in this. He checks his watch, but that was only because he wanted to make sure that the ceremony was on time or something. So Kirby gets asked about this and says Joe, during the debate with Trump, was saying specifically that no Americans got killed under his watch. And that's not true at all. So watch what John Kirby does with this one.
The third anniversary of that Abbey Gate attack that killed 13 of our servicemen. And I know you've addressed that today by saying today our longest war is over, but our commitment to preventing attacks on the homeland, our people, will never be. But as John, a lot of people hearken back
Trump.
to Joe Biden saying that the truth is I'm the only president of this century, this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did, referring to Donald Trump, when in fact that was the case. And besides those 13 who died, 2 Navy SEALs who were killed in January of 2024 while attempting to board a ship bound for Yemen. And he has never clarified it himself or apologized for that.
Because the media doesn't care. They just let him.
I know he offered praise and recognition of these soldiers' bravery 3 years ago, but he has never corrected the record to say, I was wrong, and I was callously wrong.
What he was referring to, and he understands that there were family members that didn't like that, but what he was referring to was the fact that he ended America's longest war and that we don't have America on the ground in major ways fighting overseas wars. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't have troops in harm's way. Of course we do. We have some in Iraq. We have some in Syria. We have some at sea, and certainly we have some in the air every single day, and he knows that.
He does? Someone should ask him specifically. That's my follow-up question from this anchor. Oh, he does know? Because it didn't sound like he knew. It sounds like he forgot about those. But you're confirming that he's aware of that?
But it's very little comfort to those families, John, and I don't want to extend this beyond what you yourself have tried to clarify, but the president himself, if you make an incorrect statement, and you keep making that incorrect statement, is he compelled himself, wherever he is, vacationing or not, to say, I was wrong to miss this obvious point.
He's been on vacation for 3 years.
Dying under my watch.
The president was making a larger point about ending our longest war.
Yeah, but they're a large point, John. They're a large point.
He also recognizes, Neil, that nothing he can say, particularly on a day like today, when we should be remembering the 13 who were killed at Abbey Gate, nothing he can say is going to assuage their grief, their sorrow.
So why should he have to say anything?
He's going to be able to say or do is going to make them feel better about losing their loved ones.
He can't fix this, so whatever. It's going to be useless to say anything, so maybe he should just not say anything at all. And he's on vacation as well. So families are mourning their dead loved ones. Joe Biden's at the beach in California, hanging out with Hunty Poo or whatever. And so Kirby is just going to come out, man. It's so shameless. The president said no one died on his watch. That doesn't mean that Afghanistan ended on his watch. It's a different statement. No one died. There's 13 people here who are dead. And no follow-up from Joe about it. In fact, no one even believes that he knows any differently because he's not even there.